Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. How are you all doing? I will try to speak or start my audio, this video. I want to do a short video to react on this circulating issue about Ahmad Ba making his claims. I first saw the comments before I saw the video. Before I go further, I am Bubakar Jallo. I was born in the Gambia, in Basse. I do not claim the Gambia. I was born in the Gambia. So, being so, I am from the Fulani tribe. Yes, I am a descendant of Guinea-Conakry. I am a Fulani. I was born in the Gambia, and I did not choose for it. Here is my side of the story. When I saw the comments about Ahmad Ba's claims about the Dirmo, this calling people rats or mouse, something like that he called, I was pissed off. If you can remember, some days ago, I was here on record. You can go back to my profile, you check. You can on record. I am here. I was talking about political distraction. Politicians, they go on Friday, on Saturday also, I was here. I was telling you people, I was on record here saying that there are our politicians, when they come to rallies, they talk about things that doesn't benefit, it's not of benefit of the people. I am off record. I am on record here. You can go and look at it. Here's my take about the story. When I saw the comment only, I was so discouraged about it. What Ahmad Ba said, what they said, Ahmad Ba said. But when people started posting the audio self, where Honorable this Minister of Tourism Ahmad Ba was lamenting about talking, where they took his phrase, talking about caricaturing a certain group of politicians, calling them rats. Then I knew where it is going on, because the contents on the social media and what he was saying on the audio, they are quite two different. They differ. I am totally against character assassination. I am totally against politics of divide and rule. You can go on my records, you look. It's time to talk. Few weeks ago, I was on a guest on one brother Isa. He invited me as a guest. The topic was discrimination. On that program, we spoke about discrimination, how people are discriminated. Are people only discriminated in Europe? He asked me what is discrimination. I define to my understanding what is discrimination. So up to a stage, I gave an example. I gave two examples where I felt discriminated in the Gambia. I just gave two examples on situations where I felt discriminated, even though I felt discriminated from birth, but on that program, I gave an incident. Like Ahmad Ba stated here. In the Gambia, if you have, let's say my parents come from Guinea. Okay, so be it. But I was born in the Gambia. But there are people whom their ancestors are even born in the territory of Gambia, but their last names be the last names of Fulani, Jallo, Ba, Si, or anything you can name from the Fulani tribe. These people face the same discrimination as me, So I found this discrimination in the Gambia before I was born. So it is not new. Here is the thing. You know, I have this, I've started this live program. It called the open conversation. We have to speak. We have to start talking. We have to say things that affect you. I don't mind if you know anything about me. If you feel anything wrong about me, it's your right to say it. You can say anything that you want. I'm open for that. If I do anything wrong, it's your right to come here or to openly say anything that you want about me. But it is my right also to come and express myself. I have been expressing myself about this discrimination of other tribes in the Gambia, which I call institutionalized discrimination. Because in the Gambia, if your last name bears the last name of like a Wolof, immediately when you speak, if you want to go, if you talk politically or any other way, they will tell you, we will deport you to Senegal. If you are from your last names bears the last name of the Fulani, they will tell you, we will deport you to Guinea Conakry. That is fixed. Even up to a stage, even some people, your close friends, your family member, even people who are your family members, they can say that to you. They will say it in your face. You are not a Gambian. Your parents don't come from here. You know, me, I cannot be tribal. I cannot be racist. I am from an extended family where I have, relatives from all sort of tribes, from grandparents. One of our grandmother in our family, is from the Soninke tribe. And presently, the first grandchild of my generation, of my father's children, is from the Soninke tribe. I have nephews and nieces from the Mandinka tribe. My sisters are married to the Mandinka tribes. Some of my sisters, my family members are married to the Wolof tribe, and to some of my family members are married to the Soninke tribe. I cannot be tribalist. I cannot be racist. I have a child who is a mixed race child. So I cannot be racist. I cannot also be tribal. Because if I want to put a tribe on top of the other tribe, I will be discriminating one of my family members. I grew up in Basse. I was born and raised in Basse with a multicultural society. Even though my parents are from Guinea Conakry, but I was born in Basse. I grew up amongst Mandinkas, Soninkes, and Wolofs, Sobi, and other tribes. But what Ahmad Ba said is true. There was a day I was talking to one of my friends. He said the Gambia is most like there is like, he said, Mandinkanization of the Gambia. He said Mandinkanization of the Gambia. He want to, in his understanding, what he's saying is, in the Gambia, the only real Gambian, in the eyes of the nationalists, some people who feel, or the tribalists, is somebody who is a Mandinka, from the Mandinka tribe. So it is good that as a Gambian, or you call me anyhow you want to call me, of non-Gambian, I don't care, because I was not born in Belgium. I naturalized in Belgium, and Belgium, they recognize me. Nobody can discriminate me in this country. But people who are born in the Gambia, they felt discriminated. It is good that a minister, somebody who is sitting in executive office, can come out in public and voice out these things. I am so happy to hear that from Ahmad Ba. Even though he is not the last person to say those things, maybe he is not the first person to say it, but on record, as a minister from a Fulani tribe, Ahmad Ba is the first person to come and say this, and he is 100% right. Let me tell you, I will give you two scenarios. Even though I have faced too much discrimination from childhood to date, I read testimonies of people from the Fulani tribe, being discriminated at school, going to enroll in college in the Gambia, or at the medical school. even though those people, even their grandparents, some of their grandparents are born in the Gambia. They felt I read testimony. I will not call names here, but this is an actual fact. It is happening in the Gambia. I face it. Let me give you an example. Sometimes 2008, 2009, I was traveling from Basse, going to the Combos in a mini this 7-passenger vehicle. You know, I don't know which mark it is. You know, what happened is in that car happens to be all of us who were in that car. Only one lady who was there, who is from Senegal. The rest of us are all from the Fulani tribe. Yes, the others are from Guinea-Conakry, but they possess valid Gambian residential permits. The boy driving from the vehicle, I don't know him, but from the place where we felt we been discriminated, I asked him about, because when he tendered his ID card, then they call his name, and the officer started asking him, from where are you from, where, you know. What happened is they came. When we arrived at it is called Yero Birikunda, something like that, I think. Yeah, after Bansan, when you are going to Makati, something like that. When we came, we arrived at the checkpoint. We met these police officers. When we met the police officers, the man who was on duty, he asked, he stopped the vehicle. When he stopped the vehicle, he said ID cards and or other national documents. Everybody tender theirs. You know, we all tender our documents. Here is where I felt discriminated. The man did not, the officer who asked us our document, the police officer on the checkpoint, he did not control the documents. He called in Mandinka. He said in Mandinka, he called a name. He called a name. He said, come, your people are here. He said that in Mandinka. So when these people arrive, when he called that, I speak Wolof, I speak Mandinka, you know. So when he said that in Mandinka, he said in Mandinka, he called the name, a name, I forget the name. Ako nana ilamol felentijang. He said that. So when this man came, he tendered he gave him all the documents. You know? So this man started asking names. I was boiling where I was standing, because hadn't been the man himself, the police officer at the checkpoint, who asked the documents, if he was to ask me questions without what he did, like calling another person, saying in a term that come ilamol felentijang in Mandinka, you know, I would not maybe feel discriminated, because I speak Mandinka, I hear the language. That's why I felt offended. Maybe the rest of those who were there, but the driver also understands Mandinka, because he is born in Basse. He said, but he was born in Basse. After I noticed that. So what happened is, he started asking questions. I was standing behind. I was so pissed off. I was standing behind the vehicle. You know? So when he came, what God can do, he just started with me immediately. He started asking my name. I refused to cooperate, because I already went on non-cooperation, because I felt discriminated. So when he pushed asking for my question, he said, I'm talking to you. You know, so I told him, my brother, I don't want to talk to you. I said, my documents are in your hands, and my picture is on the document, so you can identify me from the document. You know, he said, I'm doing my job. I say, I am not I am not saying that you are not doing your job. I told him, listen, I'm not ready to cooperate with you. Do whatever you want to do. He said, why? I said, I feel discriminated where I'm standing. I told him, why are you the one to come and control us? He said, why he have to do his duty? I told him, look at my ID card. My ID card is there. My documents are there. You know, I say, my name is this and this. He pulled out my ID. I told him, you people discriminate people on daily basis here. It's what I noticed. You know, I said, yes, we are all Fulanis, but we are not your people. I told him, I asked him, I say, who Jomale mu ila molti jang, Jomale mu ila molti. Ye Jomale long until jang. I told him in Mandinka, I said, what does your subordinate mean? You know, this officer, what did he mean when he called you? I spoke to him in Mandinka. You know, nkai kone ila nying officer, malong ila senior fo ila junior I mune mean ko ila mol le bijang. Nkai kone one, because he took all the papers and he noticed we are all foolers. You know, and there are a lot of Guineans here. And I see all these people give you valid residential permits of the Gambia. So why are you the one to come and interrogate us? He say, yeah, Ndoma, you know, you want to make things difficult. No, I don't want to make things difficult. I am telling you, I feel discriminated. You know? So with my action, with my non-cooperation, he give us back our papers. He say, alter. You know? He said alter. So I just went back in. I took my ID card. I went back in the vehicle. The driver, he said to me in Pular, "Oini bro, oini ankere koma base, mini ko base mi jibina." You know, oini bro, meaning every day. This is what we face here. That is just one part of it. I tell you another one. In Basse Santasu, yes, Basse is 90% immigrant background families. None of Bassearians can say 100% like they are 444. But Basse, everybody came and meet everybody in Basse. They met in Basse. Yes, your grandmother might be born in Basse, but they came from somewhere. That is from the history, because Basse is a marketplace. So the immigration officers who happens to come to Basse in URR, they are 90% from Mandinka tribe and the Wolof. So they treat everybody in Basse who is from the Fulani tribe as an immigrant. Somebody who is born in the Gambia, you cannot call that person an immigrant. With a family next to mine, to our family compound, those brothers have to fight with immigration officers because those people invade in their compound. They want to arrest youthman, a boy who is not yet 18. They want to have his documents. There are Bassearians, people who are born in Basse from the Fulani tribe, whose parents are from Guinea-Conakry and all others. In the market of Basse, my friends, people who I know, they have to they fight immigration officers in Basse. It is, go ask anybody from the Fulani tribe there. I'm not claiming the Gambia. I don't claim the Gambia. I was born in the Gambia. It's not my choice. The last time I came here, I was making an audio or video reacting on the draft constitution. I was talking about how the Gambian laws discriminate people who are born in the Gambia from foreign parents. I said that, go and look at this thing. I am not saying here I am 100% Gambian, no. I am not saying that. I am not claiming the Gambia. I was born in the Gambia. So I identify with the Gambia. you know. So it is good that Honorable Ahmad Ba, a minister on duty, can go on public where people complain, because Ahmad Ba would not just get up like that and make such claims. As much as I condemn him, belittling other political party leaders or parties, I condemn that. But the rest, what he said about discrimination of the Fulas in the Gambia and other tribes, the Wolofs, the Manjakos, the Jolas, because if you are from the Jola tribe, they want to send you to Casamas. Like if somebody, let me tell you, a Mandinka who is proud to say, I am a Nyancho, Sane, Mane, and all those things. If your last name, if you say you are a Nyancho, you are calling that you are a descendant of the Nyanchos from the Gapu Empire. So if somebody, a Fula or a Wolof, cannot tell you to go back to Guinea-Bissau, you should look yourself in the mirror. You look yourself in the mirror. Then if you can say, you hear in the Gambia, we make jokes with the Nyanchos and all those things, that we invade Cabo and all those, that those are histories. If he cannot tell you to go back to, if you meet a fuller immigration officer or a Wolof, a Njai or a Jalo or a Mendi, or a Bojang, who question you whether you come from, because there are famous names today who carry the Mandinka name, who are from Guinea-Bissau, who are from Casamance, Senegal. So that's mean we are all from somewhere. The most important thing is to be born. You identify from the country. You are born there. You see. So this is what I wanted to my reaction to that. You can say whatever I want. I get motivated by a brother. The culture of tolerance have to stop. I am not claiming the Gambia. Gambia don't belong to me, doesn't belong to anybody's grandparents. People, it's high time they stop discriminating, this institutionalized discrimination. Here, you go on the social media, you ask Gambians who carry other family names, who they suspect, like the most it will be from the Wolof or the Halpular. If you are a Tukulor, like Ahmad Ba said, they immediately think you are from Senegal. If you are a Fulakunda, even though they are in the history of Gambia, you cannot talk about the history of the Gambia without talking about the kingdom, the kingdom, the Fuladu kingdom. And that still exists, Fuladu East and Fuladu West. But still, if you don't mind, if you go to the immigration office, if you meet a Mandinka there, he will discriminate you. The problem here is, I'm not saying the Mandinka tribe are responsible for this. I am not saying that. But there is an institutionalized discrimination, because making people believe that the majority of the Gambians are of Mandinka, so the Gambia belongs to the Gambia. You have to speak Mandinka to be a Gambian, or you have to be from a Mandinka tribe. If you carry a Mandinka tribe, automatically you tribe last name, automatically they perceive you as a Gambian. What about if a Mane or a Sane or a Bojang, or a Kinte or a Conte, came from Casamas, Senegal, and came to register in the Gambia. So his last name, you don't have to look at his background, where he's born. No background check, because you automatically, because you carry a last name of a Mandinka, they don't ask twice. You are a Gambian. But immediately your last name is Njai, Fall, Toure, Diallo, Ba, Jeju, they question you. This is where I say institutionalized discrimination. You can say whatever you want. Me, I don't mind if you want to say something about me. But I start this channel. I start my going this. I will say whatever I feel, and I will encourage people to speak. And it is 100%. I welcome this the Mr. Ahmad Ba's remarks on that, because Ahmad Ba is the highest. He's the highest. Sorry, my sister is calling. Ahmad Ba, I don't know. I never hear from somebody. Mi made ananda got no hala. Mi jota ko do mi na wonde mane. Okay, got the hali no do. I will just testify what I know. In the Gambia, idea on ne karijo jota ko do mi wada claim Gambia. Na Gambia belongs to me. I am 100% Gambian or something like that. I am 100% Gambian because I was born in the Gambia. Case closed. So it is up to me to adopt Guinea Conakry or adopt Senegal or anywhere else. It is up to me. If Gambia recognize me or not, it is not my problem. But the fact that Gambia cannot deny that Gambia cannot deny that ko Gambia mi jibina. I naturalized in Belgium. Belgium gave me my papers. But on my passport, it doesn't say I was born where I live now. It doesn't say Gambia. It's a place of birth. They say Basi Santa Su. This is where I was born. I don't care where my parents are from or somewhere. This is what it means, because that identity, I will carry it for the rest of my life. But people, you hear people, they will, if you argue with people, they will even remind you that you are a foreigner, your parents come from, you are not from here. So be it. And where does your parents come from? Or your great-grandparents, where do they come from? Because if your parents were not born in the Gambia, they cannot identify themselves with the Gambia. So I condemn Ahmad Ba's remarks, belittling other political party leaders, because I am against that. I don't welcome character assassinations. So I don't encourage those kind of things. I don't do it. But I will not keep quiet. Let me take my Umu, not the time after. Me do what a live program. Not the time after. You see, I don't identify with all these political distractions. But it is high time people who were born in the Gambia, especially from other tribes, we have to speak the truth. If you are a Wolof, the problem here is denying the truth that discrimination based on tribal line is happening in the Gambia. If you deny that, then you are supporting the idea. You have to acknowledge the fact that people are discriminated on daily basis in the Gambia based on their tribal lines. We hear all these political noises now. It's all based on tribe. Most of the time, if you affiliate yourself with a tribe, they immediately see that. They already think that you are from the. Let me take this Fatsani. Hello. Now, by my loudspeaker. No, mun nga wa foog naa xaw ma daa yang ma de yang e dega mun naa laa yónnee link bi mun naa laa xaw ma ndaa ñeneen ñi ñu ngi laa dega wa mun naa laa yónnee link bi bu dee da nga bëgg a contribute si su ma wax ni by ma yónnee la link bi I just wanted to do it on my own, but xam nga yow suma jabar nga by my invite la so
Okay.
but dina la yone link bi legi ni nga duga. That was Fat Sane. That is she's wife of my friend. He's my friend. Kono mi inna ko uncle ma koto Alaji Mustafa. Yo hala ne min ko mi kawo mada, you know. Adraman. Fado mi wada invite F by my own la link bi ndanga muna duga. Now, if you also want to contribute, before I go, I want to go to training now, but I don't mind taking 2 or 3 people. If you want to say anything, even against me, you are welcome. You are welcome to come here and disagree with me. You know, disagree with me. Say what you want. I don't mind that, because I promised myself some days ago, when I get this inspiration from this brother, that I will stop this culture of Farsane. Clickal link bu mala yone dina la dugal si studio bi, so ñewé studio dina la dugal live. Okay, this is what I was saying. What I'm saying here is to deny the fact that there is discrimination happening daily basis in the Gambia based on tribal line. That is the trouble. We have to start the conversation. You know, we have to start this conversation. And 40 years foot are the holiday, you know, because me, where I was born in Basse Santasu, there are plenty of people facing this on daily basis, you know. So if a honorable minister, a minister who is a minister, he is leading a political party, could say, come out and say this, that is very welcoming. Because people like me, I have been saying this. Because even though my parents might come from the Guinea-Conakry in the 70s or in the 60s, I don't mind when they came to the Gambia. But I was born in the Gambia. So somebody should not discriminate me or try to insult me based on the origin of my parents. Because if you are not born in the Gambia, you cannot see yourself as a Gambian. You know, if your parents were not born in the Gambia, it is so hypocritical. You can also see recently, Aye Himbe, Bejodi from the other tribe, you know, Bejodi outside, they have dual citizenship. Bejogi other nationalities so, but they still discriminate other people. And if that happens to them in the West, they will be blowing that. I'll tell you another incident also. In 2000 and something like 2017, 2018, in Basse Santasu, at Koba Kunda, Haimi Yaltani, me Yaltani Koba Kunda. We did not even left Koba Kunda. I was born in Basse. You cannot deny that. Gambia cannot deny that. Because I have proof. I was born in Gambia, in Basse. Everybody knows that. Here is the fact. Check out sa WhatsApp. Sa WhatsApp la ko yone du Facebook. WhatsApp. Check out WhatsApp. So on that day, I came with a European, my wife. We went to visit the Gambia. She met me in the Gambia by then. So we were coming from Basse. So this immigration officer at Kobakunda, I don't know if they remove, those of you who know Basse, you know, this officer, when he came, you know, he said to because he know the driver, they know each other. So when the driver was saying to him, boy, bulamol ngata, boy, bulamol ngata, he responded to the boy. He said, "Nko abula mbenyi mo ko yodoronne chekla nyi moto ako mbenyi ko yodoronne chekla." Imagine if that woman was a Peace Corps, you know, because a lot of these European and Americans, they come under the Peace Corps. I don't know America. They come to the Gambia. They study the Gambian in African languages. They study African language and they could speak it, you know. How would that woman had felt? You know, how would she feel that day? Hadn't been she understood the Mandinka language. She will feel the same as a black man being terrorized, being stopped in America, in the street of America, by a white racist cop because he is black. You know, it's the same way a fuller man will feel. You stop. He gave you his ID card. You know, you question his originality or his date or place of birth, of his nationality. It's the same way that that fuller man or that Wolof or Jola man or any other or Manjako, because the notion that the Manjakos are not from the Gambia, they are from Guinea-Bissau. That's also you hear it. If you are a Manjako, they already think you are not a Gambian. They already associated with Guinea-Bissau. And most of these Mandinkas, their origin is from there, who are in the Gambia, from the Gabus. We all went to school in the Gambia. We study Gambian history. The Jola, if you are a Jola, they already think you are from Senegal. So the fact is, people are talking about this. That is very positive. We have to talk about it, because if it was not happening, it will not be a topic. We have to start the conversation. We have to start talking, because it is happening. You cannot tell me, no, boy, there is no discrimination. I am not saying the people I know are tribalists. Like I cannot say here all the white people I know here. I know a lot of Europeans, you know, they are not racist. That's where I can also say they are not. I am not saying the Fulas are not tribalists. I am not saying that. I am not saying the Jolas are not tribalists. I am not saying the Wolof are not tribalists. I am talking about the institutionalized tribal discrimination, because you don't want to associate with the Fulas. That is your own problem. You don't want to have nothing to do with the Wolof. It's your own problem. It's your choice. You have freedom of association. You know, you can also say, I don't have nothing to do with the Sonin case. It's your own freedom of association. But to discriminate people institutionally at work, denying them job opportunities or educational opportunities or other facilities that is general, is meant for everybody based on their origin or their tribe. This is what I'm talking about. There is the problem. So I am here talking about what Ahmad Ba said on the tape. I welcome that 100%. That a minister, I hope the two, because the notion that the president is a Mandinka, you know, but his two wives, because his first wife, I know his first wife. I know Fatuba, because she's our sister from Basse. You know, I hope the Mbalo, the sister, the second wife, because she's also Mbalo. Let us say they could also come out and voice out this. Talk about their let people tell you how they feel discriminated in the Gambia. Ask the Wolof, ask the Jolas. Because when we talk about institutionalized discrimination, is when you deny people or you question people based on try to scrutinize people based on their origin. You know, this is where we are talking about. So it was this. I think Fatsane have difficulty maybe in coming in. I wanted to do this short. I want to come to say my side of the story. It is happening. I am not claiming the Gambia. I don't claim the Gambia. It doesn't belong to me. It doesn't belong to even to your grandparents. No. I am not claiming it. Did I do a lot for the Gambia? No, I did not. But that doesn't mean you will deny me the fact that I am a Gambian. I was born in the Gambia. You cannot, nobody can deny that. So this is what I'm saying. So I want to stop now because I'm from work. I say when I come from work, I will do a short video to react on that. This is it. I am not claiming the Gambia, and I'm not blaming on anybody or any tribe. What I'm saying is there is institutionalized discrimination in the Gambia. People are denied the fact that they are from Gambia, or they are questioned twice based on their last name, in the Gambia. And you have the privilege, absolute privilege, if you carry the last name of a Mandinka. Nobody will question that. So that was my take. See it how you want to say it, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. I am not saying that you have to absolutely agree with me or disagree with me. What I'm saying is my side of the story. I say it like that. It is my side of the story. We have to start the conversation. We have to say it how it is. I don't mind. From now on, I don't stop. I will not stop talking, because this brother said to me, those who know are quiet, and those who should not be talking, they are the one misleading people. So we have to start talking. I hope you listen to me with open mind, and I am not saying you should agree with me or to disagree with me. It is up to you. I say how I felt. I am not here claiming the Republic of the Gambia, but nobody can deny the fact that there are thousands of Gambians who were born in the Gambia, that their parents come outside the Gambia. So nobody can deny that. You cannot keep on discriminating a large number of the population, or people who even their parents were born there. But because they carry a suspicious name, the Jalo, the Njai, the Fal, the Jeju, the Mendi, the Lopez, or if you carry an Akuso name, they already think you are not a Gambian. It is happening. We have to agree. We have to accept it is. We have to accept it is happening. So when we start to talk about the problems, we can find solutions. Because if we did not talk about them, those who are busy with it, they will not know they are doing wrong. Or if we don't talk about it, they will think the laws that they make to discriminate other people are okay. But when we talk up, there are majority of people like me, or like me in the Gambia. For me, I am not in the Gambia now. I don't have nothing to talk about the Gambia, maybe. Some people will say, Bubakar, why are you talking? Why are you saying all this? You live in Europe, you said you have your nationality in Europe. Why are you saying all these things? But I don't want somebody who is born today to feel the same way I felt for 27 years in the Gambia. I don't want that. That is what I don't want. I escape discrimination, but that doesn't mean somebody cannot discriminate. Today in Europe, if a European discriminate me, I can understand. That's saying that you are not from here. You are not born here. I will accept. I was not born here, but I came here and I integrate. And I choose to integrate fully. And they accept it. But in Africa or in Gambia or any major India, they don't allow people to integrate. And those who are even among the system are discouraged to integrate. Not integrate, because those people, if you are born there, you don't have to integrate because you are part of the system. That is where you identify yourself. But They discriminate, they allow you to identify yourself. So that was it. We have to start talking. We have to start the conversation, because those who know are quiet, and those who should be talking are not talking, and those who should not be talking are the one misleading the people. That is my take. I hope you all listen to me with open mind. I wish you all a good evening. I was not supposed to come now because I come from work and I have to go for training now. Whatever you are doing, make sure it is productive. I wish you all a wonderful Wednesday. Have a good evening. Thank you very much. That was my side of the story.